podcast. For some reason, I just keep coming back here.
I keep coming back here too.
I just keep showing back up here.
We're here.
We're here.
You here? You showed up.
And you showed up. We're here. So this is the episode that y'all been waiting on. I don't care what you say. I know you've been waiting on this episode. And that's why I am here. And my good friend Erica is here. I'm going to give her opportunity to introduce herself top of show. Because when I tell you this is a Jane of all trades and master of all of them too,
chill.
This is a Jane. Let me sit back. I feel like I need to sit back.
Don't you start.
And soak it all in. I got my little blanket up here in case I need to get cozy because I have greatness in the studio today. It's gonna be a show. So listen, go ahead and introduce yourself while I look on all of my social medias and make sure that everything is working the way that it's designed to work.
I am back. It's Erica. She says I'm a Jill of all trades. What does that mean? I love the things that come to mind, I guess, and just want to try them out. So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an educator. I'm a mom. I love all of those things. I love being a part of different parts of communities and just being parts of things that really get my mind going or take my mind away from a lot of things that's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here today as E Speaks, which is motivational speaking, and just here to share my, I guess you could say, expertise on this topic.
Yeah.
A whole lifestyle of things. So I also have a product-based business, which is Lotus Noir. Check out Rhonda's previous episodes where we talk more about what that looks like. If y'all have not been listening up to this season, I think y'all got some episodes to catch up on. So we talk more about Lotus Noir there. But today we here as certified yappers. I'm here as a certified yapper.
Yes, today. Certified yapper. D said, "Is this the one you can't pay to cheat?"
You ain't paying me, D. You're not paying me. Yes, that's me. You cannot pay me.
Is this the one you can't pay to cheat? This the one. She said, "When I'm in a committed relationship, you cannot pay me." I mean, there was so much conviction. You cannot pay me to cheat. And we were like,
let's run the episode back when I say committed relationship. If I am committed to you and you are committed to me, there's nothing you can do to make me step outside of that.
Okay. Nothing. All right. I aspire. I aspire. I don't think I'm there yet.
Committed. Yeah.
I don't think I'm there.
You said you still ain't there yet.
Listen, because I've been in committed relationships.
I mean, it got to be a level of understanding.
True.
Right? Like, if you in it and at that point, it's fair game. It
is fair game.
It's fair game. And so what is that? It's like it's open enrollment at that point.
It's open season. Because I've been in a committed relationship and I took that same vow and got walked like a dog.
Listen, I thought I thought about it. I was like, seeing that episode, I was dying laughing looking at the clips.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm for real. But if the moments that the things did go sour in relationships, at that point, if I chose to stay, then it's fair game at that point.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I can't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Well, before we really
get how much money we talking about, dude?
The way that the economy is down and people can't get enough pay, it ain't gonna take much for me. Listen. So before we really get started, I just want to acknowledge our dear brother who departed us on July 20th, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I think I'm actually grieving.
No, we are.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. I'm like, are y'all sad as fuck about Theo Huxtables?
So, I mean, considering what we haven't watched episodes like that, I'm pretty sure none of us are really watching episodes consistently.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the networks that's bringing back out those shows, though. But, seeing pictures of his bedroom online, gut.
Yeah.
To the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just these were characters, but also these were characters that those of us, ascribe to be alike.
Yeah.
Men hopeful in our communities. These are dreams that we can live in our communities, our homes too, and that is just heavy for sure.
Very heavy.
Sending
Very
like
heavy.
love to him and his family.
Yeah. Just to, I'm gonna say this, and then we gotta bring the mood back up. But like, to have an opportunity to travel with the family that you love. Because how many times does he really get to go on vacation
and do that?
Right? Like, you're on vacation, you're away, you're not working, you're with your wife, you're with your daughter, these people that you love.
Completely.
You go out of town with your man and don't come back with him?
Y'all pray for her. Like,
baby, they would have been like, the whole family has perished.
Do you hear me?
Because what?
I'm not coming back home to what?
Girl.
What is a home?
A house is not a home if Theo ain't there.
He ain't there. And my God.
Yeah, so light and love, like you said, prayers to his family, to his daughter. I am a daughter that lost her father, so I can only imagine. And mine was not like, sudden like that. Like, we had like some previews. Like, we was like, this nigga about to check up out of here.
We might want to.
Yeah. So we kind of knew we got an opportunity. We were blessed to have an opportunity to be able to prepare ourselves. It didn't make it any easier, but we were blessed to have an opportunity to at least prepare ourselves for my dad to transition. But this little girl, my God. Okay.
I'm sure the community is going to really wrap their arms around her. But
yes.
It's so unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, the community, I feel like, yes, we appreciate all of the love and all of the things that come from all of these people, but my man's still not here.
Yeah, it ain't going to fix it.
My daddy's still not here. Like, oof. Okay. In other news, today is July 22nd.
It's 22.
It's 7:22.
At that.
And are there any poodles in the house? Are there any pretty poodles in the house?
Drop some poodles in the chat.
Drop some poodles in the chat. Can you get on Facebook? Because I can't get on Facebook. I'm on YouTube.
I'm here.
This is trying to balance a lot. But shout out to the women of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. The best sorority on this side of the Mason-Dixon. The best sorority in the world. The blue and the gold. Not to be confused with yellow. Not to be confused with dandelion, sunflower. None of that bullshit.
Sunflower's like orange.
Yeah. Not to be confused with none of that. Royal blue and gold. Shout out to the Sigma Gamma Rho. It's 7:22.
Shout out to y'all sisters. Sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time.
Yeah, feel that. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in to our episode today. We got a lot to talk about. I don't even know if we're going to be able to cover it all because I feel like this is such a loaded topic.
No, for sure.
Tell the people what we're talking about today.
So, anybody got a fat friend or been the fat friend? Because I know I've always been the fat friend. Okay,
me.
Been the token fat friend of the group. And that's what we're talking about today. 40 years of fat girl.
Period.
What it was like growing up as the fat friend, as the chubby friend in the 80s, 90s, as a black girl, or even just still being in that society during that time, but also, still being that girl, at the same time. So what was that like for us growing up, and what did that turn into today? So I don't think we're going to be able to make this whole episode.
No, you're going to have to come back.
I'm going to have to come back. We're going to have to come back to the studio.
Yeah. So before we get into all of that, we're going to go into the weekend rundown. Let's see. My weekend was pretty uneventful for the most part. I kind of just relaxed. One of the things that I've been experiencing quite a bit is just like fatigue. Mm-hmm. So when I get a day or an opportunity where I can just chill out, I do that. So Saturday, I chilled out the whole day pretty much. And then I just suddenly got the urge. This is so bad. And I'm saying this live.
Uh-oh. She didn't even text it first, y'all.
I suddenly got the urge, like, I just feel like I just want to go see something. You know what I'm saying? Like, say a man about a dog, a nigga about a horse. Something like that. So I
run to get some milk.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
Okay.
Who lives on what?
Drury Lane.
Yeah. Okay. So I just got this urge. Listen, it's been a minute since I've felt like that. But it wasn't even about going to like see the man about the actual dog.
Right.
It was just like, I'm just kind of tired of just being by myself. And not in a sense to where I want somebody like on a consistent basis,
Right.
I don't think. But I just was like, I just want to like.
I mean, I want to be seen.
Yeah, just like, you know how you get in that shower before you go about to go see that. I just wanted to experience all of that.
The preparation.
Correct. So I got in the shower. I'm on the phone with my friend. Got the phone sitting up on the shelf.
Preparatory. Listen, y'all don't even understand the prep.
Yes, the phone is sitting up on the shelf while I'm in the shower. I'm using my good body scrub. Did a little shave. Like, listen, skin was like butter when I got working. So did all that, put on this cute little jogging suit that it was so tight the last time I put it on. I was like, I still wore it the last time, don't get me wrong. Okay. But this time it had a much better fit. I'm like, okay. So I'm on the phone with my friend. The whole time she like, yeah, girl, that's cute. And so I went to see a man about a dog, and that was it. It was just like, I just wanted some male company. I just wanted to be desired. Yeah. If that made sense. Like I was
very much so.
It felt good that somebody wanted to see me. Yeah. It felt good that somebody was like, yeah, like it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while. And then I wanted to see, this is so vain. Oh my God. This is so vain. But I wanted to see if he noticed that I had, pop, pop, pop.
You see a little different. Do you see me?
Do you see me? Like I wanted to see if, and so initially he didn't say anything, but then like as the conversation went on, he was like, "You just look different." I'm like,
I look different.
Like, tell me more.
What's different about
tell me more. And so did that, and that was Saturday night into Sunday morning. Slept through church, like just completely. She was bedside Baptist. Listen, I was tired. I was exhausted.
She got online.
Yeah.
With the virtual.
Mm-hmm. By the time I woke up, it was too late to go to church. So I just didn't make it. And then I went to a good friend of mine's baby shower on Sunday. It was a beautiful baby shower. Shout out to my friend Candace and her husband and baby Faith.
I saw those pictures and oh my God. Yeah. So dang old cute. Congratulations, girl.
Yes. So she is due in
any day now.
Yeah, well, I think like the end of August or something. Okay. So I went to her baby shower. That was also a challenge because they had like really good baby shower food. And I was like, God damn it. I'm going to eat these mints. I tried a little potato salad. It worked kind of. Girl, this whole thing is a journey. And then after that was it. I had to prepare myself to, get back on that slave ship Monday.
Right. Do it again on Monday.
Yeah. What about you?
I had a pretty chill weekend too. As y'all know, I talk about my kids all the time, right? So just doing things, preparation of that. My son got him off, shipped him off, and then shipped her off too. Got her hair done. Did really boring mom stuff this weekend. I did make it to service. And
good for you.
I did. Man,
good for you.
I couldn't go see no man about no dogs. I probably would have been bedside Baptist myself if I had a chance to. Talk about. But other than that, it was really chill. The weekend itself was chill. The week seems, since like I'm still kind of off for summer break, seems to be more busy than the weekends have been lately, which is crazy.
Okay.
So I've just been doing a lot of more stuff here and there during the week. So little entrepreneur pop-up shops here, different here, or building my website out. Really boring stuff, y'all. This is not the bread and butter of the conversation.
Well,
straight to the
some weekends are about being responsible. Some weekends are not.
Girl. I'm sick of responsibilities.
Yeah, responsibilities are
responsibilities.
Lame. But yes, I'm glad that you had a good weekend, and that you were able to take care of your baby. Some people can't.
I'm glad that you got that desired, that itch scratch, because been there, done that. When you've been in like captivity for so long, or feel like you under wraps and can't get no fresh air.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you for that.
Great. Great. I forgot to introduce our special guest. This is Sister K. K is in Kleenex, because you just never know on Rhonda on the Rocks what you're going to get. And so I just make sure that she is always beside me, because y'all know I'm a damn fool when it comes to these tears. Sometimes I laugh to tears, and sometimes I cry quite a bit. And yeah, so Sister K is here. She'll always be here. She may change clothes and be a different color, shape, size. We never know. But for now,
she is jazzy.
Ain't she? Like, she got a little chevron pattern going on here.
Prince.
This is my girl. So just know that she's here.
We appreciate
All right. We're moving into the next segment, which is called Love Bites. So I have been saying quite a bit lately, mainly since the summertime, that I'm on tour.
Okay.
Well, maybe since the spring. Like, I'm on tour. I've been out of town to, like, you know, seeing men with horses all across the country.
Ride it, baby, to the music. Cowgirl.
Listen,
trail ride.
I am a trail rider. I will get on a plane and go see what the world has to offer.
Listen,
okay?
Live.
So I've been saying that I'm on tour, and I don't know how that's been like resonating with some of the gentlemen who like take an interest in me. I don't know that I care. That's the first part. I'm not 100% sure that I care if they like that or not. Because there's not a single one of these gentlemen that has like shown interest in me lately. Maybe one, two. But other than that, it's like I'm not like really interested in them like that.
Do you tell them you're going on tour when you come to see them?
Oh no, those are when I go to my tour dates.
Okay.
They're already booked. The tickets have been sold.
Right.
Sold out concert.
Right.
Okay. When I leave my home to go, oh yeah, for sure. But I'm talking about locally.
Got it.
The local rodeo is like, I'm on tour. Practice. Yeah, like I'm out here. I just, because I really just don't want to be bothered. Mm-hmm. But in doing my research before I had weight loss surgery,
It didn't no matter what they think.
True. I can dig that. So as I was doing my research before I had weight loss surgery, and I'm trying my best not to make every single episode about weight loss surgery, but it is the like biggest thing going on in my life right now.
And at that point, like you said, it's a lifestyle change. So here we are.
Yeah. So, and it's also Rhonda on the Rocks. So I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about.
You can just click that X, but please don't.
Yeah, no, come on in the room. Stay. Yeah. Sorry I can't see your comments right now. I have to figure this out. But yeah, so anyway, I was doing some research, and I was listening to a lot of women, particularly Black women, talk about how after they had weight loss surgery, they felt like they were suddenly visible to men. Mm-hmm. Like suddenly visible to men, and more men that they were attracted to.
That they found themselves attracted to too?
Correct.
Got it.
And so I thought that was a very interesting concept because I don't really feel like I've ever had trouble, so to speak, when it came to dating. There have definitely been times where I felt like I was overlooked. Yeah. Where I felt like, why the butt end of the bread? Mm-hmm. Like, why he want to talk to me? Right. I don't want to talk to him.
Been there.
I want to talk to the middle slice of this motherfucking loaf. I don't want to talk to the two butt ends and then
I want to talk to him over your shoulder.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So I found that to be very interesting. I can't say that I've experienced that yet. I also haven't really been anywhere. Mm-hmm. But I wonder how that's going to impact not just like my mental health, but also like just dating in general, right? Like I feel like I've seen people who have lost a substantial amount of weight, however they've lost it, right? Who were once a big girl or once a big guy, and suddenly all of that weight that they lost went directly to their motherfucking head, and they so nigga bound. They ain't no earthly good.
I mean, like, hello, they was here when you was 400 pounds. Yeah, too. They was the same dudes was here. Yeah, it was the same ones.
Yeah, so I'm like, I wonder, if that happens, if I notice it, like what my response will be. And I feel like along this journey, period, I've done so much work to try to like prepare myself. Like all of the horror stories that I've heard, all of the bad things, even just about eating and drinking and dehydration and all of that stuff. I've tried to be so like, I wouldn't even call myself a planner, but when it came to this, I was like, bitch, you cannot fuck up. So you better get some motherfucking liquid IV in your ass every day. And I mean it. You see what I'm saying? Stats. Yeah. So it's like, I've tried to like prepare myself for what I think might come in terms of like dating and relationships. I know that men are visual. And if there's any men in the comments, if you're on YouTube, tap in. Yeah, tap in. If you're on Facebook, I can't even see your comments right now.
Look, I can get on Facebook.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I got a lot going on. Okay. So I just wonder how that will impact me.
It's quite interesting, right? So we here as I'm here as the fat friend, right? So people that have known and seen me all my life, I have fluctuated between my lowest and my highest being almost 400 pounds. I have been married, I've been single, I've been a baby mama. I will truthfully say that if there was a guy that I personally wanted to pursue, that was never an issue, right? Like, and I feel like that's common for a lot of plus size girls. Like, if it's a guy that you actually want to pursue, that's never been an issue for you, or that you ain't never really been. At least the stories that I've had, I've heard a few stories, right? But yeah, but it's quite interesting. Like you said, men are visual creatures. Some of the things that people even like say to you who have known you for so long, those are the conversations I want to talk to people like. Because that's been my experience. People who have known you forever. And then it's like, in my head, I'm still the same person. I have only been one person. I've only been in one body my whole life. But now all of a sudden you notice me. And I went to school with you, or we worked together however long ago, or we participated in this project together that resulted in this. And now 100 or X amount of pounds gone later is, oh, dang, you look good. I thought I looked good when we was doing that project too. I thought I did, but you know, I like you said, men are visual creatures, and I've always been told that. Older women in your life tell you that all the time, like, you know, at least us as millennials growing up, like how to carry yourself and what to do and what not to say. If you want to get a man and catch a man, and this is what you should look like, because they visual creatures. I kind of struggle with that a little bit of going with the flow of what a man desires if it's not, you know, so that's probably why I'm not married, but you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just think that, I think from my experience is the crazy part is the people who have known you forever, who didn't say certain things. And now they say, you start to see like little slick comments here and there, moving forward with the people you've known longer than like strangers. Like you're going to be attracted to strangers in general. Period. I'm just smacking the tree.
I'm like, girl, what? You're not even real. How are you growing?
She want to be in this conversation.
Jesus.
So it's those conversations that actually make me angry in the process of weight loss or whatever existing. Let's just go with existing. Those comments or those conversations with people who have known you for a long time, those are the ones that tick me off, and I'd be like, all right, we're not talking about weight anymore.
Yeah And that also is a concern of mine. Well, I don't even want to make it a concern, but it is something that I think about, like, how am I going to respond? Because my mouth, God has been transforming me, changing me, rearranging me, because I am very concerned about how I'm going to respond. For instance, I have to go into work tomorrow to do an observation for one of my schools. I have so much anxiety about seeing my coworkers that I haven't seen since May.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have anxiety about saying, because I know for sure I look different than I did in May.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe not since last Monday, but like since May, I definitely look different. So I'm just concerned because, and I don't think people intentionally like say things, but they don't know how to acknowledge something without making it weird. Yeah, and it's like, if you don't know what to say, just shut the fuck up. Like you don't actually have to say anything.
You don't. You could just say, "Hey, it's good seeing you."
Yeah.
Not hey. Hey, dang! Look at you. You look good. So what I would tell you is the back end of a majority of my weight loss came through sickness, stress, a lot of like dark times, right?
Yeah.
And so to get the response of this level of weight loss after those heavy moments, that it made me angry. It did, because I was like, I didn't earn this weight loss. I was sick. I was depressed. I was going through divorce. Like I didn't earn this weight loss. It was given to me. But you know, beauty for my ashes, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I found myself, like you said, snappy. I told one person, I lifted my shirt up and showed them my scar. They asked me, "Oh my God, you look so good." I said, "Yeah, I almost died for it." And it's just like, I'm like, people just really need to sort of kind of be mindful. But I also understand that in this society where size and beauty and it has this particular standard, we want to put everybody in these boxes and all whatever the case may be. But yeah, you're gonna get snippy.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen. But I also extend yourself grace, and like you said, the anxiety of wanting to know or how people are gonna respond to you tomorrow. Also, y'all leave her alone. But the people that's gonna respond to you tomorrow, it comes from you thinking about it already. You anticipating these conversations with people that you already know.
Yeah.
Just go in there and have the conversation. But I will tell you this, that it is going to be a time where you're going to be bothered, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And because this is all new.
Yeah, for sure. What I also found to be strange is I feel like I was a really good flirt before this. Now I be like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. Baby. I be like, wait till you choked. Like,
it's stuff to hide behind. And you really don't realize it until you start losing the weight. Like, you have stuff to hide behind.
I'm like, I don't know what to say to you, very handsome man. I'd be like, okay, see you later. So nice to meet you. God bless you. Right? May the Lord watch between me and thee till we meet again, if ever. But yeah, I think I was a much better flirt before all of this.
Fee says some men like a little bit more than to their visuals. Just saying.
Yeah.
And then Danita said, "Your thoughts become your thing."
That's true.
This is very much so. A man thinketh.
So a man thinketh, so is he. Okay. But yeah, so I if you are on Facebook right now, come on over to the YouTube side. It's so much more fun on this side. Facebook, you know, they be trying to block what we got going on. So come on over to YouTube. It's Rhonda on the Rocks podcast on YouTube. Come on over. All right. So yeah, that's my love bites. What about you? You got something going on? Do you have something going on, honey?
You know, these days in life, I just allow God to do his thug different with me.
Yeah.
But as far as love bites, when you talk about like weight loss and dating, becoming single in a new body was strange.
Okay.
I didn't know how to dress, or like sometimes I don't even know how to walk because I don't realize she's a little swaggy back there.
Come on, honey. Dragging that wagon.
I don't know, because I never, even as a plus size girl, because you know, okay, we grew up with not plus size fashion the way it is now.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You could have just went in Joann's Fabrics and put a piece of fabric on us growing up, right?
Much. A floral piece.
You know, at that. Oh my God.
Floral and polka dots.
So like
give it a rest.
Right? I think that fashion also had a lot to do with, you know, how you carry yourself as a plus size woman. So the confidence of a plus size woman is a lot different today than it was back then, because we was dressing like our aunties and grandmas.
For sure.
Like we could just go in our grandma closet and get that and wear that instead of mom can't go give me a shirt.
We was wearing Catherine's and Cato's out.
Do you hear me? Coupons. Go get them coupons.
Please. Bras be pointy as fuck.
Oh my God, them turbo titties.
Like, I want my shit to look round.
Oh my God, the bullet titties that our aunties used to have. Baby, we had them.
We definitely had them at like 13.
Like wildness. Do you hear me? But I think becoming single in a new body was strange, and it was like how you said, there was a different level of confidence. Like I didn't know how to talk or even receive somebody saying something to me.
Yeah,
y'all would tell me so-and-so flirt with you. No, he's not. We just want to do a business deal. You're like, no, he's
that nigga trying to fuck you.
He's trying to around on count, girl. He's trying to get you. No, he's not. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Well, you know, but I'm just like, I didn't know how to adjust. Mm-hmm. It is an actual lifestyle. It's a mindset being a plus size woman. When people be like, oh, you just happy being fat. You should be happy wherever you are, like that you're living or breathing, right? That's one. But then two, y'all made me stay in this bucket. But like the society is like, y'all separate all different body parts, all different body types, shapes, sizes, skin tones, all of that. So coming back into, I wouldn't even say the dating world, because I'll be completely honest, I wasn't really interested in dating. I think because of trying to find it and then get used to this body. Yeah. But you know, God be doing his thing. Let me just say that.
Okay, and we gotta let him. Are you daydreaming? Like, what are you looking at?
That's a nice light over there.
Okay, period.
I just noticed it.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. More to come about Rhonda on the date. Rhonda in relationship. I don't know. More to come on that. Like I said, I'm excited to see how things will change, but I just don't want no superficial bullshit. Like, I ain't never had no problems.
Start fresh.
Yeah, getting no man and nothing like that. So that's not my concern. But my concern is, how will I be in those situations? How will I show up in those situations? Like,
it's funny because people, as you drop weight, if you haven't started hearing already, oh, you finna be acting a fool, you finna be losing your mind, and you finna be doing. Erica has never ever done that portion, like especially like publicly, right? Yeah. But when you look, you gonna be doing it. It's like, stop putting people in places. Yeah. And if she wants to, let her do it. But
I mean, listen. I did it before. I'll do it again. I did it before. I'll do it again. When I got out of that relationship with that man, baby, it was like a light switch went off. And they just keep, I just keep getting more and more turned up. Literally, I just keep getting more and more turned up. So people haven't necessarily said to me like, oh, you gonna wild out. But many people, from even the moment that I said I was having surgery, have been like, oh, you was a problem already.
Oh, like, definitely gonna be a problem now.
You're gonna be sickening. And they're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I would say 100%. That you got it. You got it. And so I y'all be afraid around that. Cause she already had it. So I don't.
Yeah. And so
I think something new too.
Yeah. Yes. I'm excited to
scratch the rock.
Yeah. Yeah. The roster had gotten so slim. That's how I ended up riding around Cayman City.
Riding around and getting it.
Riding through South Holland Saturday night. Like, girl, please. Anyway. All right. So let's move on to the meat of the program. The reason why everyone is here. This segment is called Bald-Headed Hoe Shits. Okay. So I did say we were getting to the meat and potatoes. No pun intended.
No pun.
No pun intended. Because
down
I
no
haven't
roasting.
had meat and potatoes
I'm sorry, friend.
since like mid-June.
We gonna have a nice little soft dinner party.
Yeah. But next Wednesday, my deliverance comes.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
Next Wednesday, my change is coming. I can finally, a week from today, I will be able to eat soft to solid food. Come on, give him a hand clap of praise, okay? Come on, give him a hand clap of praise. Let's Shabbat the Lord with me, huh?
Now,
please,
hey,
because I know you will.
Hey,
no, I was just kidding.
Shut up. Hey, now. Listen, don't take much these days.
My change
God,
is
today
coming in just 1 week.
Well, you should have like a dinner party.
I am having a dinner party. Actually, Rhonda on the Rocks will be celebrating 1 year of existence at the end of August. So I am having a little shindig, a little something. You know what I'm saying? So look out for details for that. It's invite only. But I am going to have like a virtual celebration as well for people who live out of town and people who can't get to me. We are going to have just a quick 30-minute like toast like we did the day one of this podcast. We did a champagne toast, and we're going to do the same thing on the 1 year anniversary of Rhonda on the Rocks. So that is coming up. Look out for
that
it.
Year went by so fast.
I know. I cannot believe I've been doing this for a whole year. And I'm already on season 3. Like, Am I moving too fast? What's going on?
Girl, I don't know.
So yeah, let's move into the segment of bald-headed hoe shit. So you came over here last week and I really enjoyed your company. Like, we was just like shooting the shit, talking like we always do. I really appreciate you being like, I just need to lay eyes on you, make sure that you're okay. And that has really filled my cup going through this journey and like healing and all of that stuff. And so I don't even know how we got here.
Right.
Like, I know that we were talking about something and I was like, we should record a podcast episode. And it was like, as soon as I said that, like the wheels started turning, floodgates opened, and next thing you know, there was a flyer.
It was throwback video.
There was a flyer and it was like, you know what? We have always been the fat friend in separate circles.
Yeah.
But we definitely share that experience. Mm-hmm. And when we started talking about childhood, then it was like, oh yeah, we got to get on the mic and tell the people what it's all about. So I would love for you.
I need all the fat friends to come in the room.
If you've been a fat friend, if you are a fat friend,
please
come in the room.
Come in this conversation.
I promise you this is a safe space because I want to hear what you have to say. So I'm going to ask you this question to kind of anchor us, and then we're going to go from there. Mm-hmm. Okay? What was it like growing up fat? And by fat, I mean F-A-T, and I also mean P-H-A-T.
Got it.
What was it like growing up fat? Because we definitely grew up both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
Y'all saw them pictures.
Both of them.
Y'all saw them pictures on the flyer. Okay. Hair was combed, baby.
Okay.
Ponytail to the side.
Do you hear me?
Do you feel what I'm saying?
Stayed.
Okay? And even in adulthood, I tear fashion over 2-piece setup.
Baby, me, Deb, and Dots, and whoever was here. Tear it up.
Tear it up. Deb, Dots, Lane Brian, Ashley, whoever. Tear it up.
Tear it up.
Okay? So it's always been both. But what has that experience been like for you? And feel free to go into it how deep you want. You know, again, there's no pressure to finish this conversation today, right?
We can't.
There's absolutely no pressure to finish this conversation today, but I do want to get the conversation started. And again, if you are the fat friend, if you've never been the fat friend, if you know the fat friend, if you related to the fat friend, come on in the room.
If you was best friends with the fat friend.
If you dated the fat friend, like, come on in the room.
The fat friend. Come in the room.
You sick.
Every view counts.
You're sick. You divorced the fat friend. Jesus. Okay.
We have a lot of divorced fat friends. Right?
I mean, truly.
Anywho, what it is being F fat and then PH fat.
Okay.
Being fat, I was born in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So being fat in the 80s, right? Well, of course you get the regular comical jokes, right? You know, the cartoons that come out that have all the fat kids, you know, you got Fat Albert now in that area. You one of them. And then of course I favor Winnie the Pooh. Don't laugh. But I love him.
Don't say don't laugh.
But you know what I'm saying? And so you get those jokes growing up as far as like
Yeah.
your peers and things like that. But like in your family growing up fat is crazy to me. I mean, growing up fat in my house, I've seen Slim Fast, Trim Spy, Richard Simmons, Tybo, Jenny Craig, who child, all of these whatever magazines that self-help books you know, but it wasn't like a lifestyle that we live. It's you know, we still cooking fried chicken and eating it over a couple of days, but then as the only fat kid in the house, you the one gotta go 100-calorie pack snacks and stuff. All your friends get to go and do everything else.
Yeah.
So that was strange. But like growing up PH-AT, I think that was something that had to be like developed, like personally, as like thick skin. And I don't think everybody got that in them, to be honest. And you have to develop that. Like I like me for me. I didn't like me for because you thought I needed to lose 15 pounds or you know, whatever the case may be. Or everything is a you know, everybody think fat kids all they do is eat, and that's not the truth. Like it's really not the truth. We actually don't eat that. And that's the problem. Like, and so like, you know, just growing up, people think that. And growing up fat, like in the 80s, and like, you know, I feel like sometimes these conversations we're a little too educated too as well, because I'm like, okay, but I also understand why our elders did this to us. You know, there's the grace there. But like I grew up around my great grandparents, and they was born in 1920s, and you know, whatever the case may be, and they were able to provide their homes, you know, work through all of that. But then when it's time for dinner time, you can't get up if that plate is not empty.
100%.
Like, and so like, and then to grow up and be like, hey, you need to fix this fat problem is crazy to me.
Like, you guys forced the goddamn collard greens down my throat. You made me eat all that mac and cheese.
I mean, said don't get up, and then you got your aunties putting another scoop. Huh, baby, you can have some more.
Yeah.
And it's like, huh? Papa said I can't get up and I'm about to explode. I can't breathe. And so like you grow up honestly with these mechanisms that you cannot not finish your food when you're satisfied or you have already overeat, right? So like growing up like that is cool. I mean, I think I hated fashion. I think for me personally, I grew up I lived with a couple of my aunties too, right? So I lived with family coming up, and like fashion, I was with my male cousins quite more often, and then like would definitely be with my female cousins, but it's not as many of them as girls in the family. So like I took after my boy cousin, so I was a little bit more rough. So I think I had a little bit more tougher skin when it came to the jokes and things like that. Because I remember. And this was back in the day where our parents didn't have cell phones, and if you get in trouble, like they could just make a call and they know immediately. It's like hours later, your parents find out that you did something.
Yeah.
But I remember one time I was sitting at the bus stop, and I was about tired of the fat jokes with the kids, and I just smacked the girl, and I was like, I was just tired. And then they went home, and I got on the bus like a normal school day, and a couple hours later, I got called down to the office because finally, her mama was able to.
The news had spread.
Finally, her mama was able to get the call at work, drive all the way back to UP, get to the school, and then call my mama, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you know, there comes a point where you get tired of it, but I think growing up in environments that cause me to have thick skin helped develop the PH-AT girl in me. I've always been girl, you know, tomboyish, whatever, but like I've never I I would shy away from doing certain things because of my weight.
Yeah.
But like singing, dancing, being active, those are always things that just like brought me joy or like selfishly brought me joy.
Yeah.
And I think people like, I don't think they understand that like that's like a place of like safety for me or you know, escape sometimes. But going up fat was interesting. You make friends and then or then you, the weight fluctuates and you honestly really get to see people change how they talk to you or how they view you or what they even think that you're capable of doing, which is crazy to me. Like your ability changes because you're one way or not. Or who you are should change. And that's never been my thing. I feel like I've never changed of who I am. And so like that's been the struggle with fluctuating weight because people change how they respond to you. Correct. But you're the same person.
Correct. Yeah, I think for me, and thank you for sharing.
Yes.
I think for me, I never realized that I was the fat kid or the chubby kid until my family said it. Like, I don't know if people were like afraid of me growing up and kids just like didn't say stuff directly to my face. But it was never, and it was never really at home. Like my dad would say stuff, but I think a lot of his push for me to like not gain weight and to be active and to lose weight and all of that stuff was out of fear. My mom, God rest her soul, was severely overweight. My grandmother as well. And both of them died prematurely. So I think when my dad would look at me, it would be like, Jesus Christ, like,
I can't have it.
I can't, like, if something happens to her because of weight, I just would never be able to live with myself. But because of that, that just perpetuated a lot of pressure on me to like constantly lose weight, even though I did not think that I was fat. Like I genuinely didn't think that I was fat. And I remember one time asking my dad, like straight out, and I can't remember how old I was, but I remember asking him directly, like, do you think I'm fat? And he said, not yet. And I was like, damn, like
you well on your way.
Well, am I gonna be fat tomorrow, nigga? Like when is it gonna happen?
Right.
Are you having a premonition, motherfucker? Like
next in line.
Am I next in line for my miracle?
Ticket number.
So that kind of like shocked me. And then seeing family members, because we have family reunions every other year.
Okay.
So, you know, from family reunion 1997 to family reunion 2001, because maybe you didn't make it to family reunion 1999.
Right.
But you see me from 1997 to 2001, that's 4 years. And people look at you like you are a Macy's
stranger
turkey in the parade.
Oh my God.
Like, girl, I am not that goddamn big.
I'm still your niece.
Yeah, and also you're bigger than I am.
And have always been.
Yeah. And so it just was the constant, like, this pressure of like, when I go to the family reunion, I got to be smaller next time. You know, when I go around this certain family member or these certain family members, I have to make sure that I'm smaller.
I have to make sure my clothes fit a certain way. I'm looking presentable.
Yeah. And I had, truth be told, no offense to any of my family members that are watching this, it was only the girls. And let me think. In my age group, it was probably just me who was like heavier. And I mean, I've always been busty. I've always had so I've always looked like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I had fat male cousins and nobody said a thing to them.
They can walk around with no shirt on.
Nobody said
and scratch.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
No one said anything to them, at least to my knowledge, right? Like, I don't know who pulled them to the side.
Think about it now. Don't nobody say nothing to them big niggas on the internet now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's. We'll get into that. Yeah. That may even be episode 2, like the difference between fat men and fat women. That's a whole nother.
Y'all wrong.
Yeah, that's probably another episode. But yeah, I felt like there are other fat people in this space. Why y'all looking at me? You know what I'm saying? You go up to the buffet to fix your plate just like everybody else. Your plate is being monitored.
Yeah.
People are whispering when you walk by with your plate. And it's like, yes, I have 2 plates because one has salad on it and I don't want it to touch.
Right. You put your cold foods on one plate. See, that's the thing y'all don't know about fat people. We know how to make plates. Like, I'm going to enjoy this food. The cold stuff go on the cold plate and the warm stuff go on the warm plate. Duh.
Yeah. And it's, like, well, how many pops did you have? I had one just like everybody else.
Girl, ooh, I
like
triggered me.
Why all of a sudden do you think that I've had 12 pops?
Right, the pop's gone. You come to look at me.
Yeah, it's like, well, damn, how many pops have y'all had? And then it'd be the ones who didn't bring no pop that's worried about how many pops gone.
Checking for the pops. They ain't brought nothing.
You brought the ice to keep the pop cool.
That's all you need to worry about.
Just worry about how much ice is left in that cooler. Don't worry about what's going down my throat. And then like feeling the anxiety of like eating in front of people, or people walking up to you, right hand to God, family members walking up to you, hitting you. Woo! Woo! Mm-hmm. You're like, what the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
Y'all, woo!
What does that
hit
mean?
me on my hips.
And then y'all wonder how we supposed to grow up and how we supposed to act in the world after y'all did just release us to the world after all that.
You literally are putting your physical hands on me, howling. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Child.
Like, what does that even mean? Use your words.
So one side of my family, as a kid, I think, girl, I don't know how we got on this subject when we talked last week, but I did bring up this story to you about, like, y'all be in a swimming pool. In the comments, if y'all go swimming, go ahead and drop some pool emojis or something. I don't know, but beach balls or something. But you go swimming, there's really not a weight in the water. You float in the swimming pool. There's you're not a buoy. You're not, I don't know. But as a child, I remember very vividly being in the pool with my cousins. And so it was a lot of us. My grandmother had 7 kids. And so it's quite a bit of us first cousins. But I was on the back of another cousin in the pool. And at a public pool, one of my aunties got up there and said, if you don't get off her back, you're going to make her drown. Huh? My legs is floating in the air. She dragging me through the pool. It ain't, I'm floating. She's walking. I'm going to make her drown. If anything, she's going to make me drown and she take me under, right?
Right.
But to be that embarrassing as a kid, as a child, to want to just be a kid, and you like, huh? Get off of her. You're going to make her drown in a public pool. This one, like, we ain't have it like that. We had a backyard pool. It wasn't that. We are in public, and that's what you say to me. Yeah. Baby, I just know when my mama got that news that she cussed them same people out. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's and what here's a weird twist. How suddenly your weight goes from being undesirable to the older you get, now you're sexy.
Oh, child.
You become like promiscuous because now you got more titties than the law should allow.
Right.
Now that ass dragging.
Right.
And you got a little shape on you. Because don't get it motherfucking twisted.
Please don't.
As big as I've been, and my highest weight was 356 pounds.
I saw 358. I remember seeing 350.
356 on it. I got the picture on my phone right now. It was 2020 or 2021. 356 pounds. You couldn't tell me a fuck thing. I've always had a shape. And so you go from being the you too big, stop, put that roll back, don't drink another pop, to now, you too grown. You too grown. How you dress is too grown. Like, well, I don't have very many options.
I don't.
This came out of Catherine's, the same place that your shit came out of.
It does. Very, very much so. Like over like sexualizing fat kids, kind of. Like, leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, it's like now. First I was too big. Now you scared I might take your man, huh? You worried that Uncle so and so or Uncle so and so's friend is now going to be looking at me. I'm still 13. I'm still 14.
That's a whole nother problem. That's a whole nother episode and problem we can talk about.
Yeah. So now suddenly my weight has gone from being unhealthy and undesirable to too desirable.
So now it's a threat.
Yeah, it's a threat now.
But y'all was force feeding me.
Y'all were force feeding me. You were force feeding me.
You force fed me.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, G.
And I think back to a time where I loved my father, and y'all know this. I've said it 100,000 times. Loved my father, and so I really spent a lot of my childhood wanting to make him happy, wanting to impress him, wanting him to be proud of me. When I didn't have to do that because he was just proud of me just because I existed. I know that my dad loved me to my core, and so working out, I hated working out and still hate working out, but I would do it because I wanted, that was my way of like, look, daddy,
yeah,
look at me working out to be so thin. That's something that I never had the desire to do.
Right.
And I remember one Christmas getting a set, honey. They went and spent money. I bet this is back in the day we had to order it off TV. I got a set of Tybo tapes.
Child, did we have the same Christmas?
It had to be. I don't know what year this was, but I just remember being so conflicted because you don't want to be ungrateful,
right?
But also like, Tybo,
right?
Like, y'all couldn't have bought me like another bike or maybe like some roller skates. Like, there's more than one way to skin a motherfucking cat, and it does not have to come from. Then you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like,
Tybo
please.
Oh my land. Oh my God. I still have Tybo DVDs.
I'm pretty sure
it's like it's like you don't want to throw them away though. Like it's like
you like I may
and I remember one year getting kettlebells. I don't know if it was because I asked for them
or I might have asked for Tybo.
But the fact that we decided what do you want for Christmas, that's also a people pleasing thing. And I'm saying, well, I want exercise equipment for Christmas because all year round you told me I need to lose weight, you fat ass. So let me get some exercise equipment for Christmas. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's 100% people pleasing. But I wonder, and I know that there are people who struggle with being skinny, right? I know there are people who struggle with maybe having some type of disability or something growing up and how people like looked at them. But I think being overweight is so unique because of how society, it's not just like your family members that you're fighting with. It's yourself a lot of times, because now you got Instagram, you got all of these other social medias. Even when you buy clothes online, when you get the motherfuckers and you put them on, it's like, girl, this ain't how the lady
this
look.
Is not
old fashioned.
What I ordered.
Yeah.
What I got.
It's not the same. So you're just constantly like trying to figure it out. And I think for kids, that is a terrible place to be.
Yeah, very much so. As a kid, with you trying to navigate, also kids just don't see the world like we do.
No.
We haven't experienced, they haven't seen it like we do. So to present it to them in this such of like a detrimental, oh my God, this is going to be the end of your life if you don't manage this part, when you ain't taught me nothing about understanding protein, sugar level, carbohydrates. You don't know nothing about that. You just telling me I need to eat better. But you the one buying the groceries.
Correct.
And prepping the food.
Correct. And then the expectation is that we just know how to do it when we become adults, and we were never taught.
True. Never taught how to do
it. And again, this is not the blame game.
Yeah, no.
Right? Nobody's saying, well, damn, mom, you should have taught me how to eat better. I'm not saying that. Right. You did your very best to make sure that I ate on a regular basis. You did. My parents did a damn good job of raising my siblings and I. But there was it wasn't necessarily in the house. It was like outside of the house. Right. You know what I'm saying? I remember sophomore year in high school, and I like one day just had this like epiphany, like I'm bigger than the other girls in this class. Like trying to walk through an aisle, like the desks, and feeling like my ass is hitting everybody on their shoulder as I go. And I like to sit in the front of the class because I didn't want to be bothered with all that bullshit going on in the back. So that means if I'm going to the pencil sharpener, I got to get up and walk past everyone in the room. And I just remember one particular day, sophomore year, and I was cute too. I had on my little Tommy Hilfiger jeans. I was cute. I had on this little turtleneck. So titties was sitting cute. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, bitch, you're the biggest one in the goddamn room. Yeah. Not the boys now, because there was some big niggas. But the girls, I was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And then that I was a lot younger than everybody else, but also like, I think that was the first time that I'm like, boys are noticing girls, but boys are not noticing me. Yeah. Like, boys don't like me. Like, boys are not attracted to me. But men are.
Yeah, boys weren't attracted to me either. I don't think, unless they were attracted, they wanted to talk to me like behind closed doors. Like, you better not tell nobody I said nothing to you. Yeah. I even had somebody we went to school with tell me they wanted to try me, and I was like, excuse me, what? Jesus. I want to try you because you a pretty big girl, and I ain't never had a big girl before. As if you can just walk into the damn store and purchase a big girl.
Like it's Saturday at Sam's Club and you just get the samples.
We on sale. Let's get a sample of a big girl. How do you just try somebody? And this was like, okay, first of all, y'all fast, because now that I think about when it was, I wasn't hunching in. And people, they was hunching. Yeah. Y'all was nasty. And it was them. I was like, huh? Try big girl? What do you mean? Like, we was doing Ellis Island projects and stuff, and y'all talking about trying girls. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I really could not wrap my mind around how the boys that I like are in the same grade level as me. I have classes with them. The boys who liked me were seniors and alums. Yeah. Like, why are you even in this building? You don't attend school here anymore. Like, you graduated in 2000. Right. I graduated 8th grade in 2000. I wasn't even here when you were in this building. Exactly. But they would like come to the football games and stuff like that. And those were the guys. And I'm terrified of them. I don't even know what to say.
At this point, you're an adult.
First of all, I can't even like have boy phone calls or like have boy interactions like at all. So you liking me and you trying to talk to me is like crazy.
Cringe. Yeah. I would say like being a freshman, being plus size as a freshman, and I was active. I was on pom-poms. I was in band. I was in choir. I wasn't in show choir then, but I was in choir.
Yeah, I was in choir too.
It was like the football, like the sports kids, because I would have to be with them because of band. The seniors then, behind closed. Yeah, I want to talk to the big girl behind closed doors, but you bet I don't want to see you in the hallway. I mean, it was like treating you bad in the hallway, stuff like that too. Wow. Like, it was really weird. And it was just like, that's when you notice that you're different than the other girls in the school when it came to high school. Yeah. It really wasn't like that for like, grammar school. I really wasn't trying to have no real boyfriends then. Like that. Yeah. High school, you be planning your life.
For sure. For sure. So we're both educators now. You are boots on the ground in the classroom, getting our babies to college. Shout out to you for that. How do you feel like that has shaped you as an educator? Because I'm sure you got all shapes and sizes, body types that come into your classroom. I'll say for me, when I was teaching, you definitely notice, right? And it's not like you can't ignore the fact that some of your students are overweight, especially the young lady. Their clothes don't fit. They're, may need to wear shapewear or something, And then I think my battle was like, is this just my opinion? Is this me projecting how I was raised onto this? Because she may just be okay. And I wouldn't dare ask. God forbid. I just couldn't bring myself to ask. But one of my advisees, shout out to Asia, that's my baby. It's my godchild. Like, she's made herself a part of my life, and I'm not mad about it. But I remember asking her about certain ones, just like, do you think I should say something? Like, do you think, and this is after these students had graduated, but I asked, like, do you think that they would receive from me? because now you're in the real world, right? Now you're post-college, you're going on job interviews, you're doing these things. And there are things that I see that I'm like, this could be better. Yeah. I'm not saying change. Yeah. No, let me help you out. But let me help you out. And I asked her, like, do you think that they would receive that from me? Being someone who is a big girl, been a big girl. Like, I'm not coming at you from no skinny girl angle. I'm coming at you from like, no, I live this life currently. Yeah. And she was very hesitant. And so because she was hesitant, I was like, scratch it. Like, never mind. Yeah, and she didn't say no, but she was just like, I don't know, like, I don't know if they would be receptive, so on and so forth. And I was okay with that. So how do you, as an educator, or do you, like, is this something that has ever come up? If it does, like, would you address it? Like, where are you at with that?
Listen, I win the DEI awards every year, right? So, like, I'm going to make space for any and all beings in my classroom, in my space. But I think just us as humans, we tend to, how do you say, like, lean into those that we are familiarize ourselves with. So, of course, the chunkier girls, heck yeah, and especially don't let them be like dancers or like active or like cheerers or in sports and the activities that I was in too. Like, I felt like I did see myself in them. Now, I will say that what I loved about the kids coming up now is their levels of confidence is a lot different than ours, and I feel like it come with fashion, music being more receptive of being plus size, right? As time go on, but they still went through their thing. So I find myself, I would agree with your student about like just bringing it up. Like, hey, I know you got a job interview coming up. You got something to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do something like that. However, anytime I've seen my student in like a situation where they felt like they were struggling and it was surrounding their weight or something like that, I always stepped in. Or if I noticed that a student, because, we've had to take up for ourselves, in the midst of whatever. And if I notice that a student is taking up for themselves, sometimes I do drop the educator hat, and now we in the community. Because at this point now you're disrupting my classroom. And if you want to roast, we can all roast. And I'm just that educator. Yeah. And so, but what you're not going to do is ever in the classroom space make another student feel like that they can't come in and learn all because they didn't present themselves in the way that you thought. So I try to just, again, like, make sure my classroom is always welcome to students. So, like, students who, I've been in this game, 15, 13, 14 years. You get families, and it's not even just plus size kids, but you get kids. I even taught my son, like, hey, when you go to your school, you're going to see kids who uniform. They might be wearing the same shoes the whole school year. That's just what it is in the community. And I think that's what, as an educator, I just try to bring things down and make it more like normalized, that like everybody got something. It's not just the fat kids. It's not just, everybody got something that we can actually all point and turn and laugh at. So just make sure but I've always came to the rescue of the chubby girls. And if any of my chunky cheetahs are out there, like, listen, my first role in education shaped me like none other, and I am just so amazed at those kids. So shout out to y'all. But they grown, big grown, and like how you had an advisory. My advisory will say that I had a favorite one too. So shout out to her too, and she was also a plus size beauty, and she has a daughter who is just as gorgeous as she is, and so just being able to see these young women grow, and then they have a different level of confidence that you and I probably didn't have moving into career world, adulthood as a plus size woman.
Yeah. So, I also don't think that at school I saw a lot of adults. I can't remember no fat teachers at Creek. Women. First of all, there was not a lot of
band teacher.
Yeah, that was a man.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't see that.
The substitute teachers.
Yeah,
the human anatomy teacher, she did not move from that desk.
Well, that was a different.
You remember her?
Yeah. Yes, I do. That was different, Erica.
But I'm just saying, it was.
Yeah, but I mean,
far few.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So her, but I mean, like, not like moving and shaking and like proud and like I'm a big girl.
Heck
like
no.
we just didn't see that. In my family though, because my grandmother had a plus size boutique back in the 80s and the early 90s called, oh God, it has escaped me, Elegance Plus.
Come on. Ooh.
That was the name of it. And I remember it being in our basement and people would come in and like shop. She had like a cash register, everything. And people would come in and shop plus size clothes. So I feel like it's always been on me to dress well as a plus size woman.
Because you be dressing.
Some people may disagree. I've had people tell me like wearing a crop top and all of this stuff. And I'm like, baby, I'm gonna wear this motherfucking crop top. Because you know what? There was a time where I wouldn't even wear my arms out.
Yeah, that part.
And now I'm like, God forbid I have to like wear a jean jacket. It's too hot. Like, it's too hot to be fat and try and not be yourself.
Also, I pay too many bills to be outside trying to be comfortable so you can look at me.
Yeah, like
I can't even see me. So I need to be comfortable. I cannot look at me. You looking at me. Let me be comfortable.
Yeah. So I've always tried to exemplify that as being like a well-dressed plus size woman. I've always tried to do that. And I love to see well-dressed plus size women, especially our young girls. Like our 21, 22, 20, like our babies,
y'all,
who be shutting shit down. I have some former students who, baby, clock their motherfucking teeth.
Listen, I'll tag one right now in the comments.
I will tag them in the comments. They really
so dope.
And I love how they just embrace being who they are. And they do things to get healthy. They work out and all of that stuff. But in the meantime, between time,
they're gonna be fine doing it.
Fine.
They are gorgeous.
And I love that. And I'm grateful to see that. And because I don't ever want to be the auntie who talks about your weight and every time you come around me, you're afraid of what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I want to be better to my nieces and nephews, because honest to God, and this is probably fucked up, and this is probably what happened to me. My nephews are 2 years old. They'll be 3 in August. Baby, I love to see them eat.
Yes.
I will feed them until kingdom come because I just love to see their little mouths chew. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
But like, is that the beginning of like overfeeding children?
I mean, it gets old after a while. It do.
Yeah.
They don't be as cute after a while.
Okay.
But I feel you. Like feeding anybody else a nature love. That's hard work right there. So then you got the littles and they just so excited, no complaints, girl.
Yeah. So
why you can.
Yeah.
They boys anyway, they'll lose it.
Right.
The way I can't.
And the way they was ripping and running through this house, they never gained a pound. I'm certain.
Yeah.
I'm certain. But I just always want to be a safe space, not just for just anybody, but particularly for young Black women who grew up fat.
Yeah.
FAT and PHAT. Shout out to my cousin Chelsea, who has always been a dresser, hair done, nails done, everything done. She's always been like very, very, always been a plus size woman as long as I've been alive. But also has always just taken exceptional care of herself and dressed very, very well. So I did have some people, my grandmother, like I said, was a sharp dresser. They said my mom could eat down. My cousin Chelsea. So I'm grateful for those examples.
But I ain't had them examples.
Okay.
It was them straight jean wide leg skirts straight to the floor. Do you hear me? Them big bullet titty shirts. Yeah.
I mean, I did have my share of jean skirts. I did have my share of jean skirts.
I ain't had no dresses.
I hate you. I really do. I did have my share of jean skirts. Now, I'm not saying when I was younger, when I was a kid, that I was a sharp dresser. I hated the way that I dressed. All of elementary and high school. It just ugly. Like, I remember one time, y'all, my cousin. Now, women's sizes go like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, all the way up to probably 36. Like, I think 36 is probably, I don't want to say that's the biggest, but it's way up there. Yeah. Okay, think my 600-pound life.
Right.
Okay. So I had to be turning, I know I was driving, so I had to be turning maybe like 21, 22. And when I was 21, 22, I maybe wore like an 18. I will never forget. One of my cousins bought me an outfit from Catherine's. It was a pair of leggings, and it was like a camisole with a like sweater that went on top. Okay?
3-piece joint.
Guess what size?
As a gift?
As a gift.
Oh, baby.
Guess what motherfucking size? Now I'm wearing an 18. I'm a good solid 18. Okay? Guess what size was purchased for me? Just guess.
24, 22.
28.
God damn.
Shout out to the girls who wear 28, but that was not me.
God, I feel like I can laugh. I've worn 26s and 28s in my life, so I feel like let me just go. Y'all might see this face now, but I have worn, and honestly, they know it took me probably a few years ago for me to throw those pants away. I don't know. I've had those pants for so long just in case.
Girl,
I so happen to ever get that size again.
At least you know you got one pair of pants.
At least I know I got one pair to work with. It took me so long to throw them away, but I say all that to say, I feel like I can laugh. But shout out to y'all, because I've been there.
It's also funny like now.
That is rude and disrespectful.
It's funny now, but people...
What you do, go in the store? She can fit something like this.
Like, people overestimate your actual size. I've never worn a 28. I've worn a 24 for sure.
For those of us who have plus size loved ones, and if you ever want to purchase them something that they have to put on their body, gift cards are free, a good size to
or just
from,
ask.
Or ask.
What size shirt would, if I was going to buy you a shirt, what size shirt would you want? And I'm going to say, is it a t-shirt? Is it a button-down shirt? Because I have big boobs. So buttons don't always close. Yeah. So ask me. It really is okay.
Baby, because every shirt ain't made the same. A large or a 2X, and this shirt is not a 2X, and that shirt I go to put my arms in there and we just stuck and we look like a scarecrow at this point.
Yeah.
Y'all.
You don't have to do the heavy lifting. You really could just ask me, right? No pun intended.
We got that.
You don't have to do the heavy lifting. Just ask me, Rhonda, what size do you wear?
I saw something that I thought would be nice for you.
Yeah, but I didn't know what size. So what size? And I'm gonna tell you what size.
And it will be the most pleasant conversation instead of
I'd prefer that.
Me looking at you like, this is cute. Where's the gift receipt?
Yeah, and I tried to wear it. I tried to wear that 28. I really did.
You swimming in it.
Swimming. I was like, I could wear this to bed twice. Okay? I could take the sleeves and wrap it around my neck.
My goodness. You have the Snuggie before the Snuggie.
Girl. And I mean, thank you, but also like that was not a good birthday gift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop just assuming that big girls are just like you could just buy anything. Old thing.
We just take anything.
Like we do like nice looking fashion.
Anything, clothes, anything, men, anything. Like we just take anything. No.
Yeah. That's I don't know that we're gonna go there today, but that's the other thing.
Child.
Like people be like, well, what about him?
You gonna talk to him?
Why you don't want him? Well, he nice. I don't give a good goddamn how nice he is. I don't like him.
No.
It's almost like being a plus size woman.
You should
like
just settle with nice.
Like you can't have no taste. Like you can't have an opinion. You should just be glad that somebody likes you.
You should be.
Get that out y'all motherfucking head right now.
Smile and nod your head that somebody like you. Please no.
Get that out y'all heads right now.
Because listen, weight fluctuates. Character is hard to change, right? And so literally, I've been in relationships twice my size. I've been the same person.
Yeah.
But baby, people change when their weight go up and down. So not the person that's losing the weight, the other people do. So
yeah. So I definitely think that we are going to have
we got to
a part 2 to this.
I wonder what the our other fat friends.
Yeah, let's
know.
Look at the comments. People are saying hello to us. Hey, shout out to Phyllis. Shout out to Shakita. Shout out to my cousin Brittany. I love you. That's my cousin who lives in Pittsburgh. She is amazing. She know about the family reunions, don't you, Brittany? She know about the family reunions. And then over on the YouTube side, shout out to my friend Zeke Locke.
Hey,
let me just do a plug for my friend Zeke Locke. So Zeke Locke does a morning show every single weekday morning from 7:30 to 10 a.m. on YouTube. So you can follow him at Zeke Locke on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I am occasionally a host on that show as well. And I get to just chop it up with him. Zeke is also a artist, so he has some music coming out this year. He also has some songs that are out already. Let's see what else. Oh, Zeke also works for the Community Healing Resource Center. And they just do a ton of work to help heal the community, essentially. Yeah. And so this Thursday at 7:00 p.m., Zeke is hosting an event called Healing Voices, and I sent that to you, where he just holds space for people to heal through music. And I went not last Thursday, but the Thursday before last, because it's every second and fourth Thursday. And baby, I had me a time. Yeah, okay, I made a song. Check that out. Yes, it's right on 114th and Vincennes. If you are in the Chicagoland area, you should come join us at Healing Voice. I say us because I'll be there, but it's not my event. It's Zeke's event, or the Community Healing Resource Center's event. Whoever, all of these people, all of the above. But we'll be there Thursday at 7:00 p.m. Last time I went, I had a time. I made a song.
That's so fun.
I made a song, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. If it's a surprise, that's too damn bad. This week, Thursday, I think we're going to do some like recording this week. Like, I think like he's going to like teach us a song, and then, that's our vibe.
And then do the,
that's our vibe.
Listen to me. I have the notes.
Yeah. Yes. So we're going to just do some singing. And honestly, y'all know I'm a podcast person. I'm really into podcasts. I rarely listen to music in my car and etc. So when I went to Healing Voices that Thursday, it really was to, one, get out of the house, and two, to support Zeke, because that's my homie. We went to college together. We're locked in. So it really was to support him. And when I got there, they had already kind of started like making music. And so I'm like, how y'all make songs? Mm-hmm. Like, just tell me how. And he was like, oh, like this. And so he was like, give me a lyric. And I'm like, love. I don't know. I can't remember the lyrics now. I have them written down somewhere. But he like started putting these like tracks together, and I don't even know if they're called tracks, but like he played the keyboard a little bit and then recorded that, and then like all of a sudden it was a song.
Yes, all of a sudden.
Then he brought the mics out, and his wife Sticks, whom I love, was also there. She was like rapping on the song. It was a vibe.
Oh, that's
so if you are not doing anything,
I'm there
this Thursday, and you are in Chicago, please join me. Be my special guest.
Put on my calendar, because if it don't, I won't make it.
Yeah, be my special guest at Healing Voices, 114th and Vincennes this Thursday in Chicago. We're gonna have a funky good time. But yes, in the meantime, shout out to my friend Zeke. Join us at Zeke Live in the morning. We have a great time. It is going to be your favorite morning show. So many people have said that they no longer listen to like the Ricky Smileys and the Steve Harveys in the morning. They be tuned in to Zeke Live in the morning.
That's dope.
And so, 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. CST. Because I know everybody on here is not in Chicago or even in the Midwest. You may be in other parts of the country. So join us. Let me see. Are there any other comments that I missed?
Yeah, what they were saying on the Facebook.
What y'all was saying on the Facebook?
Nah, but this is good. We're gonna have to come back and break this down.
Yeah, well, there's so much more. there's so much more. I can't even see the comments now, Lord. Come on, Rhonda on the Rocks. Not we're sorry.
Bree said we are hilarious.
Thank you, cousin. I think that's my cousin. I think that's my cousin, Brittany.
Hey, Keita girl. She in the comments.
Who's Keita?
Shakita.
Oh, hey, Keita. Why I say?
I'm just so like proud of her too. Like, let me just say that.
Go ahead, girl.
Shakita, you.
Give her
I just seeing her. Like, I don't know. You know, last year our class reunion is coming up again, y'all. So get
shout
y'all
out
tickets.
to the Warriors.
Next week, get y'all tickets for the reunion. But last year we celebrated 20 years of graduating high school. So we 21 now this year. But just seeing Shakita from last year to this year and the things that she's been doing in her storytelling, and I just know how freeing her sharing her story is and how it's going to be just so much helpful for other people. So shout out to you, girl.
Shout out to you, Shakita, and shout out to you, Erica, for coming to the stew.
Thanks for having me.
To join Rhonda on the Rocks in season 3. I think you've been in all seasons.
Have I?
I feel like you've been in all seasons at this point.
Oh, look at me. So, and I just be like doing stuff. Rhonda be like, you want to do it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You need a flyer?
For sure. So tell the people where they can find you. You're everywhere. You have like 16 Instagrams.
Hey.
So like narrow it down. But tell the people where they can find
really
you.
Sick of me in my social media requests.
No, we love it.
But you know, I'm just figuring it out. But my personal like content, everyday funny social entrepreneurship is _ at it's just JUS me E. And then my brand page is at When E Speaks on all platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. That's
come on, LinkedIn.
Yes, girl. LinkedIn, y'all. There's some leads on there.
Okay.
And so my website for that should be dropping soon. And then Lotus Noir is the product page. So at Lotus Noir NOIRCO. Lotus Noir Co on all platforms.
Yes.
I follow that.
Yes. And of course, you know, I'm the same today, yesterday, and forever. Rhonda on the Rocks. Don't forget the H in Rocks. I have had an amazing time diving into this topic. We didn't even need Sister K tonight. Glory to God. But thank you to everyone who showed up. Thank you to all of the people. Y'all know I gotta get some gratitude because it's just who I am.
Come on.
Thank you to all of the people who just continue to support me on this side of it, and also on my other Instagram where I am documenting my weight loss journey on at Rhonda Reimagined on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, please follow me. But I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I am on. That's it, right?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, y'all.
Snapchat, but I don't really do Snapchat.
Threads.
I do threads. So all of those is Rhonda on the Rocks, RHONDA on the RHOCKS. I love y'all. Until we meet again, may the Lord watch. No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye. Look at the balloon.
Right.